Yeah, I don't think any part of him.
So it makes sense. But he don't want to do it in jail, so that's.
Did we have him in the other day, Judge? I mean, he's gonna.
Yeah, but they left without addressing the bond violation.
Yes.
Is
I
it,
still see as the 17th that it's in lockout, but let me reach out to the case manager directly.
That was a good, because that was like at least. Yeah, he's a good.
Yeah, so we did Tuesday and Thursday, 30 days. This one, because he's, oh, he's the
That's the beauty of it. You gotta be.
That was his whole purpose. I know through that. Like, how you're doing.
You're like, I don't care.
Yeah. Like, no. That's what's in his pocket. After doing that, it's
May I approach you?
Please.
Approach. Judge, this is Assistant District Attorney Eakins. She's the new prosecutor on the environmental cases. She's good enough to join us this morning to discuss the two cases, the Rubio and Rodriguez.
okay?
She clarified an issue for me. I apparently misunderstood Mr. Tate and get my clients into the cleaning green faster. She indicates to me that's not
I
possible.
don't believe so.
So
When's the next date you have for cleaning?
Hey, I looked a couple of
again?
nights ago, it was the end of May.
In May.
So long.
They have a limited number of positions that they have for each service day. It's just full.
That's like 3 months down the road. that you
Right.
Sit. I mean, I think that's an unreasonable wait.
Okay.
You know, I mean,
I don't
They have to sit-
control that in any way. I
the,
told him that if the case is older, I just got these, so I haven't even
it's
looked at the
okay.
age of the
Right,
case.
and
If the
let's
case
look.
is older and you'd like to get it off the docket, which is understandable, I would be willing for them to just do the Houston Bank instead.
So they're both, one is 190, one is 180. So then you're talking about, you
Right.
know,
Great. So, if they want to go do their community service bank, I'll
Okay.
accept that. And
Well, that's exactly what I anticipated Mr. Goldberg was going to offer. I had them all built up for that. And then he offers me this cleaning green.
Yeah.
But they're actually ready to do the time, to do because that's
so
what I
let's do
told them.
that. Just
Yeah.
make sure that they
Yeah,
get a
absolutely.
legitimate
We'll
letter
get
from
it,
them
we'll
saying.
get, oh, sure.
Yeah,
And 6
that's no
hours, is that sufficient or do you
it'll
want
be the whole day. So I think it's an 8-hour day.
8 hour day? That's fine with me.
So,
That's absolute, because that's what we were anticipating at the beginning anyway. I jumped the gun.
We do prefer the clean and green for obvious reasons. Community likes it when people who illegally dump pick up trash from the side of the road.
get it?
But in this instance, it's older. I totally understand. That's not a problem.
Great, let's
Okay.
do that. So I'll set it out 2 weeks.
That's
You
fine.
got to get it done. Let them know if
Fine,
it's
Judge.
not done, I'm setting them for trial and everything goes away.
Understood, Judge.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
All right.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
No problem. Nice to meet you.
Council for Lisa. So I'm gonna tell that.
Felicia, did you say it's still in lockout?
I'm waiting on a response right now,
Okay.
just to confirm, because the last check we did was on the 17th.
Yeah, just, I guess let me know.
That she received the blood, I guess we got to make sure we got it. Yeah.
Sounds good. Sure. When I told them that all rush back, we're gonna get that. Yeah.
I'm here on Miss Crystal Gonzalez.
Okay. In custody or on bond?
On bond. Bond.
On, okay.
I'm here for two reasons. The first reason is to sub in. I've been assigned this case, so we're doing an inter-office attorney change, so I need time to.
Okay, so I've heard, so she's no longer, so are you now the new lawyer that's working with?
Yes, sir.
Is it
Donna and
Donna?
Jones?
Right, okay, that's what, it was Donna, that's right. Okay,
So I'm pressing a reset
great.
if
Can you file a
possible.
motion to sub by chance? Wonderful. Great. I have to get to know you somehow, because I don't know you.
Hudson.
Ms. Hudson. Okay, Ms. Hudson, nice to meet you.
Same to you.
So the case is really old. Where are we at?
From my understanding, the mitigation packet was submitted on the 17th by our office. However, I just spoke to the prosecutor and they have not received it. So I wanted to see if I could get that information from the client and get it submitted.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it. It's 212 days. This should have been submitted way, way long ago. I'm gonna roll you to tomorrow, reach out to the client, see where we're going. I mean, they should be here now.
Yes, she is.
So go talk to her, see if it's been submitted. You know, and then I guess let me know.
Yes, sir. She said that she turned it in to our office. I did speak with her before I came up. She said
So
that
let's roll it together and then check with the office, submit it, and then let's verify tomorrow that it gets submitted. If it's submitted tomorrow, then we'll set you off 2 weeks for, you know, to get a reply or.
sounds good to me, Yana. Thank you.
Sure. Yep. I mean, it's old, you know? Okay.
All right, thank you, Yana. Matt Biscuits.
And happy to have you. Abel,
Judge, good morning.
where you been?
Been around, Judge? You been around?
Morning.
How you doing? Yeah.
You're Mr. Riley. Mr. Riley, you're wanted out of the state of Louisiana for domestic abuse, battery, child endangerment, and theft. Are you waiving formal extradition, sir? All right, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
All right, thank you.
Morning, Your Honor.
Hi, Brock. We had an issue with you late last week.
I did something
Remember?
wrong?
It was with the plea.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Laura,
Did you know what? So you know, I mean, because,
what happened?
so whether it was going to be reduced to a B or whether it was going to stay to an A. So I think we ended up
We were just to.
we reduced it to a B. It was kind of
Yeah.
like, I think we were kind of unclear.
Okay.
We just, you know, because we couldn't get a hold of you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That's fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
Sure.
I apologize. I didn't respond. I think
No, it's,
Friday.
and I guess I didn't get it at the time when we did the play. I didn't realize whether it was going to be A or B, because it was pled as a B. It was in the plea documents, it was charged as a B,
Right.
but then it still had the 0.15, so that's why. But anyways,
I understand.
What you got?
Okay. So this morning I have Ms. Jasmine Robertson.
okay,
She's present. This is when I'm trying to get into PTI. I have the application. I have her insurance. The state is requiring a mitigation packet. She has everything but a couple of documents because I think.
you
one
guys
of-
have been working on the mitigation package since January. I have
Yeah, these only missing-
32 days. And she still hasn't gotten it to you?
She's supposed to get it to me this week. I just spoke
Rolling
with
it,
her.
no, I'm rolling it tomorrow.
Your Honor, if you don't mind, only because she drives back and forth from Dallas. If I can just have 1 week, Your Honor, I can have her in the program. I can have an acceptance.
You're saying in the program?
She will be, well, I'll have an answer at least and set her up for the assessment.
Where's she now?
She's right here. She's present. She drove from Dallas this
Come
morning.
up, ma'am.
Each time she comes, she drives down from.
We've literally since December 19th been working on a mitigation package. We're now February.
I understand, Your Honor. I understand. Well, in December, she was on the fence about whether or not she wanted to do the program. So we really didn't actually start trying to get the things together until January.
We set cases for trial in 180 days, and I hear that you've been working on this mitigation package since December 19th. We are now 232 days. You have until Monday. If it's not, get an immediate trial setting. Do you understand? Absolutely no excuses.
I understand, Your Honor.
So I'm setting it for bond forfeiture for Monday.
Everything will be turned in for Monday, Your Honor.
No more waived appearances. If it's not done, that's it. All right,
Yes, Your
see you Monday.
Thank you, Your Honor. If I do have it and set an assessment date, can I get a new court date after Monday, Your Honor?
No, I want to know, I'm leaving it on Monday because I want to know this turned in. I
I'll
don't
come out
want
and let you know.
any more.
That's what I'm saying. I will come out and let you know personally.
Okay, let me
prior to
know.
Monday.
Before that, let me
Thank you,
know.
Your Honor.
We'll talk.
Have a great day.
You too, bro.
This way. Go ahead and sign for your list.
Yes, we have
I'm sorry?
Brandon Brown.
Okay. Serenity now.
So Brandon Brown, he
Give me good news. Tell me something nice, please.
degrees bail, if that's something that he's.
Oh, it's,
he's-
I'm just, no. That's really, that has no bearing. You can always ask. It's not gonna like sour my mood.
So we had the evading case. He picked up another evading case.
Okay?
I would like a reset. I don't have any arguments to reduce, but I just asked that it's not revoked on that first evading case and not increased on this new one.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Guys, do you mind bringing up Mr. Brown, please? Brandon Brown? I can't promise you. I mean, you know,
And he has a whole
I
felony.
will never get upset for you zealously advocating for your client. Do everything that you need to do. If you think a judge is going to bat, who cares? Do what you need to do regardless. Even if it pisses the judge off, screw the judge. You need to do what's
Absolutely.
best for you and your client, right?
Is-
Think is in the right, you know? If homeboy is picking up case after case after case, I can't just continue, you know?
I understand, Judge.
I don't know anything. All I see is that,
Yeah, I got
Quite a
this
bit.
morning. I see that previous evading case.
so he's on bond right now for an evading, right? He's also, at the same time, picks up a UUMB, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. In February, picks up a possession of marijuana.
It's going
Which did I find your PC on that?
Judge is, I mean, the state is going to dismiss that.
Let me see.
That is true, Judge. That case was, no PC was found, and so
Like
we're,
mesh, right?
yes.
Okay. And now, is it a day later? Mackenzie, is that right?
2 days later.
So let's look at the information and see.
He's already on hold for felony, so he is going to be in here for felony, for his felony. So my
So-
only argument,
Here's the good news for you. This evading, did you look at the information?
I'm not completely judged.
Okay, that's really important. That is from June 10th of 23.
Oh,
It's
yes.
not a new
I've seen-
case.
I seen that, that's the older one.
Good morning, Mr. Brown.
How you doing, sir?
Mackenzie, do you want anything?
No, Judge, we would just like that he maintained the surety bond on both evadings.
On the, he has made bond on that one.
Okay.
And they gave him a PR bond on that one. So it looks like the magistrate gave him a PR bond on that one, but he did not get a PR bond on the first evading case. So you're being held right now because you have not made bond on the first evading case. You're also being held at no bond on your felony upstairs on the UUMV. Does he have a valid license? Yes.
Checking right now, Judge. His driver's license is not eligible, Your Honor.
The only condition I have, drive.
Sir.
I don't know if you're gonna get out. If you do, do not drive. That is a condition of your bond. I'm going to have you. Give me like 50,000.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, here. I mean, because I'd like him to sign. I'm going to have you sign an affidavit with me today, Mr. Brown, that you're not gonna drive. This is a promise that you're gonna make to me, that you're not gonna drive. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care if there's a burning building and you have to save 50 kids, cats, whatever. Don't drive. If you understand, I will acquiesce to you. I'm not gonna do anything
Thank
to
you,
the bonds
Judge.
at all.
Thank you.
So he hasn't made it up to felony court yet, and
And there's not a date set yet.
right, so my feeling is that they'll probably within a week set a date, so why don't we set it out like a week to give him time to make it upstairs, then
Right.
we'll come back here and then we'll go from there, I guess. See what they do with the bond and stuff upstairs. Okay, so just, Mr. Brown,
Yes, sir.
be good, man. We're not asking for much, you know?
Yes, sir.
Really? Okay, thanks.
Judge.
So just hang tight. As soon as we get back with him, I'll have him sign.
Okay, and
Okay.
I have one more.
Okay,
This is Dedrick Addison for his arraignment.
okay.
He's here.
Mr. Addison, come up. All right, he made it. Wow,
He sure did.
fantastic. Do you have an offer on this case, Mackenzie?
Not yet.
Sorry, my computer's being
I'm
slow.
so happy that you made it here.
Okay,
I'm so proud of you. Great job for showing up. Really,
thank you, Your Honor.
good job. All we ask you to do is come back. When you come back, good things happen.
Yes,
Really,
sir.
you know?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, thank you for showing up. You're charged with criminal trespass, your $1,000 fine. We have not found probable cause. We have to do probable cause because it has not been found yet.
Okay,
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. We have already appointed your lawyer, so just hang tight. We're gonna find out what happened real quick, okay?
okay.
Please.
On January 13th, 2025, an officer was working his extra job at LBJ Hospital in Harris County, Texas. The officer was advised by a security officer of a trespasser who refused to leave the property. The complainant advised the defendant was discharged from the hospital at approximately 9 p.m. and was advised to leave. The defendant left at that time. The defendant returned to the hospital at 11 p.m. and caused a disturbance by refusing to leave. The defendant was asked to leave the hospital again and refused to leave.
So he goes to the hospital.
Yes, he was discharged around
They give him a
9
trespass warning, because I can just tell anybody to leave. But if I'm trespassing them, that's something different, you
The
know?
summary does not say that it was a trespass warning. It just said he was just told to
You
leave.
ask him to leave, okay, you're not telling him not to come back. Did they tell him that he couldn't come back? Because that's a big difference.
It just says the defendant was asked to leave the hospital again and he refused to leave. It doesn't say that he was told not
Now,
to.
if you refuse to leave when they're telling you to leave, that's a problem. But so he left the first time.
He left the first time, then he came back at 11 PM. They told him to leave the property at that time and he refused to leave.
Get there and then they arrest him?
I don't know. There's no discovery yet. There's no body cam or dash cam footage to review yet.
What hospital is this?
The Lyndon B.
Okay.
Johnson Hospital, yes.
Okay. Mr. Addison, I'm going to find that there's enough probable cause to go forward. The only thing I'm going to ask you is please do not go back to LBJ Hospital.
Okay,
If you go back to the hospital, they're going to try to have you arrested again.
okay,
You need to find a new one.
okay.
And when you go, be nice.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir.
Being nice and being patient goes really a long way, you know?
Yes, sir.
We've given you a lawyer. The only other thing I'm asking you to do is stay in contact with her, and she will tell you when you have to come back, if you have to come back, okay?
Okay.
Just stay in touch with her and everything will go well,
Yes,
okay?
sir.
And just don't go back.
Yes, sir.
Just need, we'll just give you a reset. We'll waive the appearance and then you're good.
You better wait the plans, okay? Thank you, Judge.
You want to do what?
I'll talk to you in a second.
Okay. Right.
So I have Lori assigned to the case.
I'm just stepping in for Lori today.
Okay, got it. Okay, great. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
Council, how is Judge, for that case we had talked about earlier, still in lockout?
It's lockout.
Yes, Judge.
Hi, counsel, you ready?
Judge, yes, sir. We have, Alfredo Campos, yes, Judge.
You need a translator?
No, Judge.
Campos. We're charged with, he just has a one open case? Is that
That's
it?
it, Judge.
Mr. Campos, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you have done. You need to understand that you're making a lifetime decision today, and this is a very, very serious one because this DWI, it's going to go on your record. The problem is that if you ever get pulled over in the future, an officer's going to look on your record. If they see that you have a prior DWI, they come up to your window and they smell alcohol or they smell dope, what do you think they're going to do?
They're gonna do it again, do the same thing again.
Probably so.
Yeah,
The problem is that from now on, you are facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. No more proverbial slaps on the wrist. Do you understand?
yes, sir.
Extremely big business in Texas. There is a $3,000 surcharge that we would normally tack onto this. You pick up a second DWI, it's a $6,000 surcharge that hits you. And if you don't pay it, you do a ton of jail time. You'll never get a license as well. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Everyone makes mistakes. But if you continue to make mistakes where you endanger other people's lives, there are real serious consequences. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
$40, one click of a button, anywhere you want to go, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty to this offense, you can never change your mind. So no PTI?
We've discussed it and started the application process, Judge, and his work and his income are kind of prohibitive, I think, and so this is what he wants to do.
There's a program where if you are granted entry to and you complete it, the case gets dismissed. You sure you want to do this?
Yes, sir, as of right now, yes, sir.
As of right now, it's forever.
It's a-
Like, that's it. This is,
As of right now, it's now.
look, you are old enough to realize that I guarantee you, it may not be tomorrow and it may not be 2 years, but at some point in this life, you're gonna go, I'm such a freaking idiot for not doing that. Just wait. No. I'm telling you, you're going to. Are you sure? Because once you do this, this isn't Target where you can just return it because I don't like it. I will give you the opportunity if you want. Need a mitigation packet?
We have not, Judge.
No.
We did not. We just, we're just gonna do up the PTI stuff. We can do it.
Need a mitigation packet?
No mitigation packet has been submitted
No.
yet.
No. Would he need to do a mitigation?
Yes, there were
Okay.
drugs. If it's a drug DWI,
Okay.
mitigation packet.
Do you want time to talk to him to see if you want to do it, or do you just want to do this? What do you want to do?
I'm doing this right now.
Okay.
That's,
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to sentence you to this agreement. I'm going to suspend your license for 90 days. Don't drive until you get a license. Otherwise, you're going to be right back over here. But get a clue, because you pick up another one, there's serious, serious consequences. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, look.
his court costs and fines and surcharges run concurrently with this sentence, Judge?
What do you do for a living? Or how old are you?
21.
I will $1,000 surcharge, a minimum of 30 days. You understand?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Hey, man,
I think he has 2 devices on his.
I'll take it off.
Okay.
Yeah, everything goes off today. You're done today. But like I said,
Yeah.
in life, when you take a half-ass approach, you get a half-ass result. Just wait. Good luck, Mr. Cumbers.
Thank you.
All right. Ready?
Judge.
I'm approaching on, Ally. I don't,
Scared him off?
yeah. Ally, ALLY.
Okay,
He got accepted into the whole PTI. We've
Great.
executed the contract.
wait.
I'm just here asking for enough time and a long enough reset to allow him to do the assessment. And if you recall, the Harris Center sends over the updates like once a month rather than piecemeal. So he's gonna go do the
I
assessment.
make sure that the assessment gets done and he's not yanking our chain where it doesn't. So let's do this.
Okay.
The assessment done. What is
So he's gonna walk in today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Because we don't need an appointment.
Here?
He's here, mom and dad are here.
Great. That's them, right?
Yes.
Okay, guys, come on up. Mr. Ally, come on up. Mom and dad, you can come too. So in addition to this interview, he also has a follow-up, right?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. He's already receiving services through the Harris Center, so he may not need the follow-up.
Hi.
Hi, hello.
Thank you for coming. You guys have been given a great opportunity where all he has to do is go do this interview. Once that happens,